Hey, there we go, everybody. So Camp Chair Crew has started tonight, and we are going to start the meeting in a very unusual way. We've never done this before, but there's a challenge going on. And I want to show everybody else on the team come next Sunday that we got what it takes, you guys. So are you ready for this?
Born ready.
All right. I hope y'all unmute yourselves and sing along.
Oh, you don't want that.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I heard that song.
If I ask you here and now,
Have you chosen your role in life?
do you follow, do you lead? Why
not be number one?
So come on, let's go. APL
Hell
has
has got your back.
Don't miss a boat, it's here. When you team away to, here we go.
Boy,
Round of applause.
Aiming high and
Reaching your goals.
you sound like the Mormon tubercular choir.
That's right.
all your dreams
Need a lung
are
transplant.
closer than ever.
Aiming
High and reaching your goals.
Goals.
APL will lead to the stars.
So
let's go. You're ready for this.
this.
Not
You're not alone. You're on our team.
We'll be there.
We'll be there for you.
Don't you worry.
APL's your family. You have
Have
chosen
chosen
the best.
your and we
Now don't quit your day job.
Just the waiting.
APL is all about
Bending
our
horizons.
You deserve
Deserve a round of applause.
Applause.
Aiming high and reaching
Reaching
your
your
goals.
goals.
success is here.
Here, all your dreams are never. Deserve a round of applause. And reaching the
Reaching your
stars.
goals.
APL will lead to the stars. So let's go.
You're ready for this.
If you're having doubt and feeling down,
Down.
don't give in on your You deserve a
A round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals.
rising success.
Success is here. All your dreams are closer than ever.
You deserve
Deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your
Reaching your
goals.
goals.
APL will lead to the stars. APL, let's go. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. Day by day,
Days
success.
like here.
All your dreams are closer than ever. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. APL will lead
Lead to the stars. So let's go. You're ready for this.
Oh, you guys, you did it! You did it!
That
Woo-hoo!
was
Stop an applause.
Well, that was
Singing that in the shower this morning.
truly challenging, I'll tell you.
we're not going on the road with that.
You know what? that you ought to hear it in Russian. And then to have it.
I thought it was Russian.
That's why it's so off key. And some, I mean, I used to sing in a band. I think I know how to do this, but my voice has gotten a little off here lately. But I'm telling you what, I tried to keep up with that. And we were challenged to memorize the song by last Sunday. Well, I had it memorized and I couldn't get it out of my head. It was like one of those things you just like, you're hearing it all the time. Okay, now I'm trying to get this to go away. Yeah, there we go.
That's what I was doing this morning.
So we were challenged to memorize that, and we had to figure out some way to be able to get it over to Tina and Kelly. And she was going to have us all sing it Sunday night. Well, I think we're next Sunday night. So I think we're all going to sing it. So you guys have it now on video, because that'll be up on our Camp Chair Crew. Don't hate me for it. But it is the company song. And Tina and Kelly, even at the first, says, oh my gosh, I don't know. You know, company songs are always kind of like, in fact, this is the way it went. That's the company song. Oh my gosh, we need to make our own. No, yet. No, Sergi was not going to have that. That is like, you know, their thing. So anyway, everybody welcome. And thanks for putting up with the beginning of how we're doing this. You know, we should do this every time. I was going to start the meeting today with some real uplifting music. And, you know, we're starting to do that. Why is that? Because
No German, no Spanish, I go.
I go, right.
Raising the vibration.
So should I start the next one with, did you just say good vibrations, Randy?
No, I said it's raising the vibration.
Oh, because I was thinking we need to start it with the song Good Vibrations.
That's a good one to raise the vibration.
Yeah.
Yep.
So welcome to Camp Chair Crew, everybody. So tonight is your night, okay? I've had questions asked all week long. Randy came up with a really good one today. Randy, what was that question? Well, not the question, but yeah, the question that you get a lot of times. What was that? You remember? You want here? We'll both look back in our.
I got it.
I think you messaged that to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you laughed. The guy's not feeling good, and he
laughed. The lady responded back to me, says she has quite a load going on right now. Not sure what I can take any, but what is your business venture?
That right there. So people, they give you this big old long thing, you know, and I can't do this, I can't do that. So I shot Randy back. So you guys, I'm going to do this to you. I'm always going to ask, how would you respond to that? And then and I got busy with Dr. Lucas there. So I thought, well, okay. So I came across something. And we're using this all the time, you guys, but to actually put it in words that is like one sentence, I just thought, wait a minute. So here's what the reply could be. And I think Randy liked this. It's so easy to share my opportunity with a simple video. Would you like me to send you one? So, by the way, did you send that out?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. So
nope.
So, but something that simple, it could just make things really simple for us. And do you guys want me to put that in the chat? I can actually start putting things in the chat here tonight.
I like mine better though. It's so easy that caveman could do it.
Well, yeah, you can say that, but here's what I've learned.
I'm just teasing with you.
I love that. Here's what I've learned. That is good. That it's so easy a caveman can do it. How many of us have used, this is so easy, my 5-year-old could do it?
There you go.
I used to say my 6-year-old could do it. That's when Christy was 6, but your 4-year-old could, there you go. So here's what I learned in this last 2 big, huge trainings that I've done, is putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Randy, you know Ray Higdon, that's done some really good stuff. He did a TikTok challenge for these last 7 days. In fact, I still have to do day 7, but he reviews all of, not all of them, there's like 200, 300 people on there, but he picks 4 or 5 of the top ones. And by the way, you guys, I never made it in the top. I don't even think I made it in the top 100, but I'm still learning. But I learned a lot out of that by putting yourself in the receiver's shoes, and what would they think when they see it, because they don't want to be sold. So here was another good one I got today. I love this. There's a, and I'm going to make this tonight, you guys. I've been doing a lot on TikTok, but is there too much money and not enough paycheck? At the end of the month, is there too much money and not enough paycheck? And then another one of those little things is people, they want to learn how to fix it. And you can do that by simply sharing a video. Would you allow me to share a video with you? That guy got 5,000 views in 12 hours. So I was like, wow. And he didn't even put on there, want to work from home. He put on there, work from the comfort of your own home. And that, who knows what it was on there that got the attention, but Ray Higdon thinks, and he's really good at this, he does TikToks all the time, or sales or pitches all the time. He truly believed it was sharing that, by sharing what he had to say, by saying simply sharing a video. That makes it so easy. Clee, you look like your head is oh, that was so funny. I looked over and I see Clee, and he's there, just his head is there, not his shirt or anything, just his head is I think Beth saw that too. So
yeah, it was like he was on top of the wave. His head was riding the wave.
Yeah. So if you guys want to learn how to do that a little bit more, and now I know all this week in the morning I'm going to be over at Dr. Lucas's, but then I'll be back here at about 1 o'clock Alaska time, which is 2 o'clock Pacific. And I'm home literally doing content and getting this stuff together, making phone calls, helping anybody that wants to progress with their APL Go business here. So contact me then, and I can help you do a little bit more of the, whatever you want to YouTube, or, whatever it is, because I'm doing it at the same time. I can show you while I'm doing it. The other thing is, I've had people contact me for back office stuff, like getting started. And, I send an email out to everybody, and it's kind of step 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10. And has everybody gotten that? Well, Tuesday, you probably didn't, but who said?
I don't think I did either.
Kathy, you didn't get one?
I don't think so.
Randy, I popped one over to you. So if you can, if you can,
Yeah, I can send it out again.
Yeah, just send it out again. And sometimes you have to do that, because if you get as many emails as I do, or good heaven forbid, as many as Dr. Lucas gets. I opened up his email today to try to find the shipping email I sent him. Lost way down at the bottom. If you get a lot of emails like that, and you don't clean out your spam, I clean out my spam all the time. So I only get what is, what I want to get, which is nice. But you might have to send something again, or just follow up and ask, by the way, did you get my email on how to get started? Because it's all there. And the best thing to do on there is go to the guides on our Facebook page. And in fact, I think I pulled one of those up too. Ron had a message this morning about how the blah, 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 what was that? Pay Clicker. So Ron, were you able to shuffle through that, or do you still have questions on it? because we can help you. Ron, are you there? He might be on the phone. So,
No, I'm here.
hey, John.
I got the pay quicker W-9, filled it out, scanned it, sent it back in, and they said they acknowledge getting it. It'll be 2 days before they can approve it.
But you know what? It might already be done because I had mine in there too. I think a lot of us have. And next morning I got up and my account was able to be used. So
I've been checking the email several times today.
Oh, good. Yeah. So, and you can, I'll bet you have. Ron's got a ton of money to put in there. I like that. So when I went over to our training, our guides on how to set up Pay Quicker, there are 7 steps. And if you go there and you just follow that and don't get ahead of yourself, but you know what? Yeah, it is in here. When you mentioned about the W-9, all of us, when we started back in July, August, September, we actually had to find our own W-9, fill it out, and send it into APL Go, which worked. But then later we had to do another one. And I think Beth brought that to my attention that we had to upload another one for Pay Quicker. So, you know, we do what we're told. And as far as that goes, so completing that registration process is key. And a lot of times that won't even show up for you to connect with Pay Quicker until you have money in your wallet. And I think it's over $25. But
and I sent money to my wallet and I set up my bank. So now I'm just waiting for that approval, and then I can I can send it to my card.
Oh, good. Because I know you're not the only one that gets frustrated. Even I got frustrated with that. I thought, oh my gosh, but you know what? It's like setting up a bank account. You just kind of have to be patient. You can set it up with your bank if you want. You don't have to. But sometimes I just, get a couple thousand and I just go ahead and throw it in one of my bank accounts because I don't want it to overdraft. And it's still just sitting in there. I don't know what bills are being paid out of what, but that's nice to have that available there. So I'm glad you got that handled there.
When you're making $50,000 a month, you know where your money is, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, we're not going to worry about any of that. So Kathy had, I think, a question earlier too. And I keep pulling these up on, I think that was about the TikToks and all that fun that I've been having with YouTube. But that can be, by the way, all of that information, you can actually find it on YouTube. You guys don't have to wait for me. I just happened to join one of Ray Higdon's Ray Talk 7-day TikTok challenge. Did anybody else do that? No, he
it's
had
also on his Facebook channel.
Yeah, that's where we did some type of thing with, I can't remember what it was now. I've done so many things in a row here. And you heard my call Friday. Be very selective about the training that you set yourself up for, because I'm telling you what, I got really good information about Marley Jacks with the YouTube, but I'm telling you, they'll wear you out with their sales pitches. I mean, just like bam, bam, bam. And you don't have to buy them. You don't, as a matter of fact, don't. This weekend, I think a few of you, I know Daniel was, because it started at 4:30 in the morning here, and it was something from out of South Africa, but it had Sharon Lecter and Les Brown and some of the greats on there that were people I haven't ever even heard of, but they all had English accents, well, South African. So why would I have heard from him? But I got to tell you, that was some of the best training. Daniel, do you want to bring up any of that? That was, by the way, I like your background, Daniel.
Why, yes, I do.
It was good, but you didn't have to wake me up at 4:30, but thank you.
Well, you told me you were going to attend it, so I assumed ASS
I
you,
was.
me, right? That you were going to do it. But anyway, yes, I want to share that a little bit. And so I went on ahead and I recorded the Zoom.
We won't tell anybody.
So I'm going to share some of that with our team as I get it available,
Oh, good.
because there was some really, shall I say, excellent information. And
Excellent. Yes.
some of my absolute favorite, because we always talk about telling a story and how we want to develop our story and stuff like that. So Les Brown was beyond the pal when it comes to talking about a story and developing your story. And I'd heard him a couple of times, but I think he's my hero now.
Was it after him telling the story about the gal that wanted to like not be here anymore?
Yeah, that was the last day.
Mhm.
But you know, the other part was him telling about his family and growing up and, you know, not knowing his birth mother till he grew up. And here's the amazing thing I think about genetics. Les Brown is a world-renowned super duper speaker, motivational speaker. He didn't know his mother or his grandmother till he was already an old man. And both of them, his grandmother and his mother, were both professional motivational speakers, and they were both excellent.
Really? You know what? I did not catch that. I did not know
Truth.
that about him. And I've
Truth.
been on the stage with him before.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that totally blew my mind. And you know, and he talked about that, but he also said the odd thing is he has a couple of siblings that he didn't know about. One's a twin.
Yeah.
And neither one of them really made much of themselves, but here he is.
That's something.
So just, you know, the odd thing about genetics sometimes. But setting all that aside, I just want everybody to know that I'm going to try to make some of that available. I'm going to take off all the extraneous baloney that was at the end of it, because like Sherry said, and I get it, these guys are providing a service for free for 3 days basically, and they need to have some kind of return on their investment. So they're offering people an opportunity to buy some stuff. And admittedly, I did buy a couple of things, but those were things that I knew that I absolutely wanted for me. And, you know, some of it's going to improve my business here, and some of it's just for self-improvement on itself. But overall, the things that were presented, there's going to be little lemon drops in all of it for somebody here.
You know what? That sounds to me like you're going to give prizes.
Well, you never know.
You know what? This is what we're learning with this team, is all this extra product we have, all these extra books that we're getting, and you guys can do that too. You know, did you guys know we were getting 2 books with his? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Michael said that was going to be the case at the very end of his presentation.
So, you know, I was pretty surprised when I opened it up and I go, and here's there's 2 books.
Well, that's because you probably didn't stick around to the very end, but
I
did.
Stick around to the very end. I'll be honest with you. A lot of times I'm multitasking, but when my phone goes off and it's Denmark or the Philippines or heaven forbid, one of my kids, I look at it.
I get that, but here's the fun thing too. One of the trainings I went through, they said one of the things that we do, and we do it a lot, and it's just the nature of the beast. We have our stupid phone all the time with us, and the instructor said it can't be more than 1.5 meters out of your reach at any given time. You think about it, you're in the shower, it's sitting there on the counter, or it might be in the shower with you in some cases. So he said one of the things that he encourages people to do is just turn off the push notifications when you're doing your training.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, I'm trying to think of who that was yesterday before before less. By the way, did you have any more to bring up about that? Because Daniel, I know you were going through the whole way like I did. Some people were just, just wasn't my thing, but Sharon Lecter was really good. If you are one that invests in real estate, that's her thing. But to see her big old ranch there in Arizona, and no wonder Tina and Kelly are so attracted to that. They've got
Well,
kind of the same property.
I agree. But you know what? Even those things that weren't directly related to what we're doing, there's nuggets in there for us anyway.
Yeah. So the guy that was before last, in fact, he might have been two guys, and I should have wrote his name down here, but he was talking about those, shoot, I know I wrote it down somewhere. I probably have it on my notes for Friday's call, but these, and you know what they are, Daniel, these neurons in your brain.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was so good. And about letting go, people to hold on so tight to what trauma or tragedy or pain that they had before. And he was one of the first people, and I've heard so many, that actually helped find a way to release that. I mean, I could just, not in me. I mean, I feel like I let that go years ago, but for some people, they're just holding on to it so tight. And he gave like just the most simple way to release that. And I'm like, wow. So here's what I started doing. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, and I don't know if anybody else here is into this, but I do the meditating. Ray Higdon, and the guy that sent the shirts, and I can't even think of his name.
Michael Berthoff.
Michael Bernhoff.
Yep.
And, a lot of multi-million-dollar figure earners do this. They have a routine in the morning where they get up really early. Well, you heard that guy that one of the hosts of the thing says, I don't get up at, he says, I don't get up at 5 because I don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. And listening to he listened to the speaker, and he says, well, he gets up and he does his exercise for 20 minutes. It's a 20-20-20 rule. Have we heard that before? He gets up and does his exercise, and then he does meditating, and then he does his journaling. You guys, I've been doing the exercise on it's right behind me here, my elliptical. And I've kind of been trying to do the meditating, but really didn't know how. Today, I have to share this with you guys. Today, for the very first time, I don't know, can you guys hear the dogs howling in the back? Yeah. No. Okay, because they're pretty loud. It's a dog sled team right next door. They always get out about 6:30, which 6:30 right now, and go do a run before they eat. So anyway, I got my eyes closed, and at I think it was 5:30 this morning, and it's really dark, and I've got the chakra music going, and it's got the right vibration. It like 888 megahertz or whatever that is. See, I don't even know that stuff yet, but I let myself totally relax, and for the very first time ever, I actually saw the purple light. I mean, at first I was scared. And I thought, okay, now it's going to show up. I'm not kidding you. But then I thought, wait a second, this is the way this is supposed to be. I'm totally into the meditating is actually happening for the very first time. Guys, you don't know how many times I've done this, like hundreds of times. Never seen that purple light. And this morning it came to me. But here's what I've been doing. I walk outside in the morning, got my cup of coffee in my hand, and I say, I will not chase, I will attract. Everything that is to be mine will find me. I say that 2 or 3 times, come back in, do my stuff. Today, I saw that light that most people see when they're meditating, and it was amazing. I know you guys are probably going, oh God, Sherry's going crazy, but check into it. It happens.
I was just gonna say, I've never heard about a purple light. Meditating is just all about the calming and getting to not think about anything.
Yeah, you will see, you can actually, if you put, well, I'll do that on, that's a whole nother training, but it was very interesting that actually came to me. In fact, I was so shocked, I almost opened my eyes and I said, nope, stay there, stay in there. And I felt so good when I opened my eyes, and it was 20 minutes. Okay. It wasn't like this big old long hour of meditating. And then I did some journaling, and believe me, in my journal went the purple light. And then I'm headed out and I'm going over to Dr. Lucas's, and all this, he's been gone for 2 weeks, and I'm trying to attract as much as I can. I'm telling you, it was one person right after the other today, talking to them. Product was going out the door. He was out of a lot of stuff, but the delivery showed up today, big box, and we're going to do that all week long. So I go, what do we do if we run out of this week? And he goes, looks like we better sit down tomorrow and order some more. You guys got to find a chiropractor.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So on top of that, today we have in our Facebook page, Tina just put it in there, like, I don't know, it's about an hour ago. There was a on Dr. Aaron Oxel's team. There's 2 people on there. You guys, I know I think you commented on it Tuesday. I think Clee did as well. There's a new video on there from the perspective of a healthcare professional. And I watched it, and it was done so well. I sent that right over.
It was very good.
Yes, I sent that right over to Dr. Lucas. And I'm also going to use that URL in your rapid funnel and make it your own personal rapid funnel thing that you can send out. This is as easy.
Tina said she was going to upload it to Rapid Funnel.
Oh, that's even better if she does that. I just pulled it right off of YouTube, because you can use that URL. But if she does put it in there, I know they're extremely busy. Which is, if you don't see it, y'all just push her. Say, hey, Tina, when are you going to put that in there? Don't think she doesn't like that stuff. She loves it when she gets anything from, any feedback from anybody. Right, Tuesday? We're giving her feedback all the time. Okay, so John, nice to see you. So there's you know what? I think everybody on here has been a COVID survivor.
I got something for you, Sherry.
Sure. Oh, good. We'll be using that at the beginning of our, actually, any overview that I do, that it's, it's private or public like this, and we're starting it for a bunch of people. I'm going to have some good upbeat music. Remember when we used to do that and it was all techno stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, so I think we all got kind of bored with that. But anyway, by the way, you guys, thank you for singing along with me. That was great.
I prompted John earlier, but I'm going to tell him publicly now. He has to ask you and Randy and Kathy a particular question.
Oh, sure. But you're on. It's Q&A time. Go ahead, John. And you're muted.
Okay, so how do you stay warm in a cold room in Alaska?
How do you stay warm
In a cold room in Alaska.
I keep my slippers on. Why?
No, you go to the corner. It's always 90 degrees.
Ouch.
Oh my goodness.
That's so bad. That's so bad. It's good.
You know what? You got to tell that to Tina and Kelly. Kelly would get that even so much more. Tina, you might, what? that was knocking Tina. She would totally get that. So thank you, Tuesday. So I thought you had a question. Come on. So anybody having any, I don't want to call it a hang up, because everything we have is in our guides. I know starting the team over in Denmark was fun on the slide deck. with all my notes on each slide, named on each slide, and
I saw that, yeah.
yeah, what my
Good.
words were, so they can change it to Danish.
Yeah.
Anybody else needs that for, I don't know, do they need that for the Philippines, Beth? Do you think? I mean, do you think that would help?
We'll do it for South Africa.
Oh, that one too. Yes, yes, yes. We've got
And
that
then
coming
Wednesday-
up on Wednesday.
No, that's Great Britain on Wednesday.
Great Britain on Wednesday. When's South Africa?
It's
This
not
guy's
set up
got me
yet.
running, you guys.
It's not, that's not set. That's not, he's out of town.
Okay, all right. So how are you connecting with all these people? Ron, do you want to share that, or is it a secret?
Am I connecting with them?
Yeah, we just like, you're just coming
Well,
out everywhere.
Well, no, I've been friends with my friend in Great Britain for a long time, and this just, you know, APL just fits with what he does, and I tried to get something going with my friend in South Africa, but it never worked out. And once he saw the videos and the delivery system, you know, he was hooked. So yeah,
By the
it's
way,
just going and following back up with people that I've talked to in the past.
thank you. And you know what really sparked my attention, and Daniel, I'm sure you can relate to this, is the people that did this seminar Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that was all in South Africa. Did you see how many influencers are there? That was huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't all just in South Africa. Those were the hosts were from.
Sure.
But,
But they kept talking about all these people that are there in South
Right.
Africa. You guys, there's another.
It's a big place to be right now, I think. And it seems like they're open to all this alternative way of making money there more than people are here in the US. I'm amazed at all the people that I run into here say, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. And I said, well, fine. If you know what a pyramid scheme is, give me the definition. I'm not going to argue with you. Just you figure it out, let me know, and then we'll talk about it. And that's where I'll leave it.
Yeah, good. Because you know what?
That's interesting what you say there, because here in this country, that's a fact. But
Yeah.
you know, in countries like the Philippines and South Africa, that's an esteemed profession, direct sales. It doesn't carry the same stigma that we've allowed to happen here. So you're absolutely right. But I think in other countries, it's not so much.
And that's odd because in my family, my grandmother, she did Avon and a couple other things when she was young, and that's a big thing. I had a couple of great aunts and uncles that were Fuller Brush people that literally walked down the street, door to door, selling brushes. And you know, Fuller Brush had all kinds of odd and weird and wonderful brushes that they sold back in the day.
And,
so that was considered actually a kind of an honorable profession there too, being the Fuller Brush guy back then.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Selling vacuums that way too.
Yeah, Kirby's.
Wasn't it? Yeah,
That's
wasn't
right,
it in
Kirby's.
96? Yeah, well, now it's Cutco.
We're dating ourselves now.
Yeah, Cutco is really the oh, you're a Cutco.
Oh, Cutco,
Okay.
Yeah.
But in 96, wasn't that the peak? We learned that in one of the books we were reading. 96 was the peak, and then it got a bad name because of something. And then it kind of crashed. Network marketing.
Oh, yeah, it was called the binary. Literally, the binary in network marketing caused a lot of that bad. Everybody thought it was such a good thing, but after a while, they realized, wait a minute, people inside legs, and it was falling apart. You know, I couldn't have seen it done any better than Travis Flaherty, and I think it was Travis that did that in
Las Vegas,
and showed that so well. Yeah, so anyway, in Africa, South Africa, the Point, Cape Town, all in there, great places to connect with people. I believe it's Ghana is the other one that we're in.
And Nigeria too.
Niger. Yeah, I think it's Niger. Is it Niger or Nigeria? Because they're two different places.
I've always learned Nigeria, but I
Okay,
could be
so-
wrong.
Okay, I know I was able to finally got a sheet that shows the countries that were open, that we're doing business in, the ones that have warehouses. And I should probably, have I shared that with you guys? I don't.
No, I was just gonna ask you if you could post that up.
Well, I can't post it, but if you guys don't share it publicly, I can do that, because that's one of those things that at the corporate director level, we're actually working with it. But you guys need to know. Ron absolutely needed to know. You know, Beth working with the Philippines. But let me see if I can, not if I can find it. I know where it is. And I can put that in the chat here, but honestly, you guys, because we're still working with it, and some of those, like South Korea, in fact, I don't even know if it's on there, we can't even bring any of that up publicly, because if the country finds out about it before we're open there, they shut them completely down. And they've got, I don't know, a couple thousand people there now in Vietnam, and we're not even open. A guy went, was a corporate director or went managing director naturally. So
Well, you know, some of the things they got on that current map they're showing are not on there that are open, and we need to at least know what's open.
we've been practically begging for this on every corporate call, but there's other things more important right now, and that is actually getting the sign up process fluid. That has to be taken care of, and that is still, we have a hard time with that, don't we, Ron?
Yep.
Yeah, so there's some things that have to be done first. So
I get that. I just say, at least if we knew if there was a written list, we don't need to have a pretty map.
well, that's what we want, is that pretty list, and we're not getting it. Okay, I'm not finding this, and I know why, because I'm in my docs and not in my sheets. Okay. All right,
One moment.
one moment, please. We have a technical difficulty here.
No, I said blonde moment, not one moment.
Okay, I found it. Now you guys don't get it. Okay, companies, countries, list of open. Okay, here's the copy of it. At least I hope this is the copy. Come on, open up. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, I can't share that one. So that's the one that we're working on. Hold on, guys. One more try. Anybody want to go tick tock, tick tock, tick tock?
Final Jeopardy. Dun, 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 dun.
There we go. Companies, countries. Okay, so hopefully it's supposed to say copy on it. Okay, 55 countries. This is it, and it's really tiny. And why is it not allowing? Oh, I have to wait for it to pop open and share. Come on. Wow, you guys, this is dead space, isn't it?
I
Here
can
we
share
go.
my story. Want me to share my story?
Yes, please, somebody say something.
I went there, they had an apple butter festival this weekend, and I was wearing my Average Sucks t-shirt. Every time somebody commented on it, I gave them a brochure and said, you get free samples.
Awesome. And
we'll
how'd
see what
that
happens.
go?
I don't know, we'll see.
Okay, let me see. I want share with people in groups, get the link, anyone with the link. Okay, copy the link, done.
I'm curious, all the people that got that package from Michael, how many people have actually started reading the book yet?
I did.
I did.
I haven't got my package yet.
I'm about 50% through the book right now, and I've had it for 3 days. It's an
Wow.
easy read,
Yeah, it is an easy read.
extremely easy read. in the forward, he wrote in there that he did not have it edited. He wanted it to just sound like he was having a discussion. And that's exactly the way he wrote it out. And it's a mind-blowing book. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I shared one of them. And
You like it then?
yeah, it's you won't be sorry that if you have it, that you read it. And if you don't have it, I recommend that you get it.
Yeah,
I wonder why I don't have mine.
they should have sent you a tracking number. That I did get.
Yeah.
I
And
get a
if
tracking
nothing
number.
else, they should at least sent you an email. And so maybe you need to check back with them. The other guy who's the customer service guy that was in touch with me, his name is also Michael. I'll dig through my emails here. I'll put it up on the chat.
Yeah, check your email because mine actually came in. It wasn't, in fact, I filed all of them, but it didn't have his name on it. It was, I keep getting him and Ray Higdon, that Higdon group mixed up, but you got to check your emails.
Got them all here. I don't, I'll look at it right now.
And the first clue was I saw my receipt. And then right after that, I saw the email that, that they have this, it'll be delivered. And then I got an email that said it's on its way. And then I'm also connected. You guys know how to hook up your address to USPS and delivery and tracking? Because I have that as well. So,
Oh yeah, I got that too.
yeah, so I don't have to walk quarter mile down to the mailbox, if not that it's a long ways, but when it gets 17 degrees, that's a long ways. And it alerts me when anything is coming that day. So anyway, there's in the chat, I put the link to the countries that are open for business, and it will tell you that if we're working on it or not. We haven't changed any of those here recently. Canada just got the certification for the registration for its products, so their warehouse is finally open. It is Nigeria. There you go, Ron.
That's what I thought.
Yep. And it's in process. So when it's in process like that, that means that it's just like Vietnam, South Korea, and the Philippines. Don't put anything public out there on Facebook or anything, just privately message people so that it keeps it on the down low so that the government doesn't find out and shut things down. But in process.
Where'd you send it?
It's in the chat box here on our.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, and
I found my receipt, but there's no tracking numbers.
Oh, it won't be on the receipt. They have to mail it, so that will be another email, but it'll come from the same place. So just search your email for the same name.
No, I have 4 emails, and it's none of them were with a tracking number.
You know what? On one of those emails, it said, and I'm pretty sure it was from the assistant Michael. It says, if you have any questions, there you go. Daniel, you are just, I need a secretary like you.
You can't afford them. You can't afford them.
Probably not. Oh yeah, that's what we go. Mike,
I'm a
Oh,
sexy Terry.
wait a minute. Not yet. It's coming.
yeah,
I am a sexy Terry, not a secretary.
Oh, got it. Okay. That Tina and Kelly hired his oldest daughter to work with them. I just thought, what a great thing to do, because she needed a job. She just got out of the military. She's completely out, or is she going back, or is she just on a leave or something right now? I think she's done. And
sometimes whenever you get out of the military like that, you have to do so much reserve time too before you're officially out. So I'm not sure. She might still be reserves.
yeah, so this worked out really well for her. And the fact that they can pay her what she's worth, and she works all the time. That's great. We need to have, my kids don't want to work for me. So, anyway. All
right, I found that email, and here's what it says. It says, Michael Burnoff has sent you a package.
Yes.
and it's sent through stamps.com, and it's got a US Post Office tracking number on it.
Okay, I don't have one of those yet.
Go ahead and reach out to Mike at michaelburnoff.com. Find the email that has the receipt on it and
Yeah.
reply to that
Yeah.
email right there. Because I actually replied to it because I don't know about you guys, but the women's shirt that came in there is an extra large. It's like an itty bitty, teeny tiny small. It's like this big. And I knew it would be because it was cotton, but I didn't know it'd be this big,
It's tiny.
so small. So I either need to lose 100 pounds.
Uh-huh. So did you email them?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. Did you
Yeah.
hear anything back yet?
I just sent it yesterday.
Okay, well,
And
let me know
yesterday
if
was
you hear
Sunday.
anything because I might be able to wear that one time and that's it.
Oh, I put it on.
I always order a men's size, unisex size.
Well,
Well, I usually do that, but then they always come way too big. So
Yeah.
I saw women's. I'm like, okay, cool. They had a women's, and I was like,
ta-da.
damn. One time it's the way I feel.
Those are only to Barbies.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Right
oh,
said-
oh,
right-
oh,
right
oh,
said Fred.
you just gave me an excellent TikTok.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Where's my pen? Oh, and I'm sending that right over to him. You know, you guys wouldn't believe how many people are on Ray Higdon's TikTok, and look it up on Facebook there. It's the 7-day challenge.
Mhm.
How many people are finally learning to do a TikTok and they've gone to no sales, zero, nothing, to 1,500, 5,000, 3,000 in 7 days? People that did nothing. And the same thing happened with the YouTube, but hers are like big ticket things. These people are, selling big courses, and they've gone from maybe $7,000 to $105,000 in just 21 days. So there's something to being consistent and not annoying in your niche on the social media. So anyway, I just thought that was perfect. I'm too sexy for my shirt. I mean, thank you, Daniel. Anybody else got any good ideas? Let's put them together. Let's make some TikToks. Okay, you guys. So oh my gosh, we've gone an hour. I am so sorry, you guys. This is so fun. Anybody else have anything that they want some more help on? This is the great place to be doing it. It's a fun time to get together with everybody. Ron, I'm glad we were able to help you. Or you helped
Talking
yourself.
with the lady from Canada right now.
Sorry, what was that?
I've been conversing with a lady from Canada. I'm sending her some samples tomorrow.
What region is she in?
Alberta.
Oh, good. Okay. And they're on total complete lockdown still.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, total complete. You can't leave the country. It's crazy.
Being new, I have a question for the group.
Yes.
When you guys send out samples, how do you send them out? I mean, how many are you sending?
I use the survey to find out what they need, and then I send them. I actually have been sending them boxes, but they should probably cut that in half.
You've been sending the whole box out.
We
Yeah.
did
Okay.
to start with, because we had John had what, $9,000 worth of product. Yeah. So
Would you send it? Would you send at least one blister pack? Then you would
Yes.
break them up.
Yeah, like maybe half a box.
Okay.
yeah, and what we've done in the past, because we've been doing this for 15 months now, is I saved all my empty boxes, and I'll put I'll put the half a blister pack in there, and if it's just 3 or 6, I tape that. I don't staple it to it. I tape it to the brochure where it is on there. I just tape
Yeah.
it on there.
So that was my other question. What do you send with the blister pack?
Well,
I put it in the box.
those great
No,
cards.
no, you're not using the box. You're just gonna send a blister pack, and what are you sending with that?
I send the cards that Julia has. It has all the information about what's in it.
Go get it.
So
Yeah.
if you're sending out like GTS, you've got something with just GTS that has all the information?
Yeah. Julie has a whole set of the cards that you can buy. And they're really nice and they're really large, they're easy to read. So I always send them one of those.
What I do is I cut 3 of them off and I'll
Yeah.
tape them to the data sheet. And then I'll write a little note on there, here's your sample you requested, take 1 a day. Any questions?
Where are the data sheets? Are they in the guides?
You can get them off of Rapid Funnel. They're in the guides in the Facebook group. Yeah, in fact, what I do is
So you'll send a data sheet for that particular product.
exactly, and have the 3 that I cut off
Yeah.
taped to it, so they know exactly which one it is.
Right. I guess when the new ones are all be scored.
Yeah,
So
they'll
we
be
can-
scored, so that'd be
And I-
Remember, I
nice.
haven't got 'em.
And putting a sticky note in there, excellent, Tuesday. Putting a sticky note in.
I don't put a sticky note. I actually write on the data sheet.
Oh, on the, see, I don't put the
I
data
actually
sheet
write
in.
on it. Yep, a hand notes.
This. This is
Yeah.
the card.
And are 3 generally enough?
Yes.
If you know what
I
their
think so.
issue is,
Yep.
Yeah.
after 3 days, they'll feel something?
No,
Usually,
no. Here's the thing. I send them 1, 2, or 3 so that they can taste it.
Yeah.
We really want them just to taste it. Now,
Okay.
I always let them know. Now, if it's ice or slide or stop or one of the ones where there's like 7 of them that you can actually feel it right away.
But GTS you can feel, and then through 2 or 3 minutes.
That's another one, yeah. But I let them know. Some people will feel this right away. It's unfortunate that sicker people feel it more than
Well, that makes sense.
people do. Yeah, but some people go, I've had a guy that's so healthy. I mean, like his DNA must be Superman. And he's gone through every single one of these and he doesn't need anything else. And he says, I don't feel any of these. And I go, oh, contraire. You may not feel a thing, but believe you me that it is compounding in your body and it is working with your DNA that may need some assistance, whether you know it or not. That's what they're designed to do. That's scientifically proven. That's what they're doing. Negative ions. Yeah, that's the card. See that card right there? That's not so big. See how big it is with his hand? Those are great.
No, it has this on the back.
Mhm.
Can I
I
see that?
guarantee you.
Pull that up. Oh, okay.
You can order those from Julia right out of the guides.
I put her link up there. You can look up and send her a PM if you want to too.
Right.
Look,
I've talked to her.
looky there. There he goes again.
Did anybody see the video that Tina put on today with the nurse, medical person?
We were just talking about that earlier.
That was excellent.
Yeah, she said she's going to put that up on it. At least it said in the post that she's going to get it loaded up to Rapid Funnel, which is be great. But you can also use that YouTube video, hook it right over to YouTube, pull off the share.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
use it in one of your own personal Rapid Funnel things if you want to. So you guys, this was a great night of sharing and singing and any other questions before we shut this whole hour down? Holy cow.
Oh, it was good. Thanks.
All right, you guys, thank you so much, Ron. And I believe, let's see, it's 7 o'clock now, so it's only 5 o'clock in the morning in Denmark, but you know who's awake. I always wait till she texts me or something. And then I usually wait really till in the morning because then 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night for them. So.
Hannah's up now.
Yes. Okay. There you go. So
right.
tell her to jump on. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna say goodbye, you guys. Thank you so much
All
for
right.
jumping on.
Good
And
night, everybody.
pleasant evening.
Night.
I know it's late for you over there on the East Coast, but thanks for joining our Camp Chair crew one more night.
Always.
Good night.
Good night, guys. It's so good to see everybody.
See you.
Good
in-
night,
Good
John
night.
Boy.
Hear you in the morning. Yeah, good night, John Boy. You guys are funny.
Guys.